Hey everybody, it's me Nene back again on your screen with all things Nene with a part two of Winter's Essentials. If you get a chance, make sure you comment, like, subscribe to my video. Back to the video. Okay, so part two is the Winter Essentials. I want to be talking about food preparedness for the winter. Now, if you're a person that just recently moved to Chicago or New York in a colder environment, these are some things that, some people will not tell you how to prepare for winter, not just physically for the cold, but um, at home and essentials you need in your kitchens. Um, I have a coworker I've been knowing for years, and she's older, a lot older than me. No shade, but she just older than me, and she gave me a lot of advice about certain things. And this is one thing that she gave me advice about that I never really took in consideration. And I'm pretty sure there's a lot of people that already do this, but she would always be like, Nene, you need to make sure, and this is in the month of the end of August. She would always say this. She'd be like, okay, Nene, you need to start getting prepared, stock up for the winter. Make sure you get all your good deals on meats and on non-perishable items, your rice, beans, canned goods, your sugars, flour. She said, uh, where I'm at in Chicago, we had a store called Jules, and Jules, I love Jules, but I don't love their prices. I try to shop there when there's sales. That's how I am. I like to save a coin. When you see my videos, you're gonna see what I'm talking about. I like to save a coin. I don't like paying full price for anything if I have to, because it don't make sense. Like, we're living in hard times, and we all know what's going on in this country, and I'm gonna just leave it at that. But anyway, nevertheless, honey, we're gonna make it do what it do. And like I said, Jules, the store, I like their meats, but only when it's on sale. So my friend would always tell me, make sure you rack up. She'd be like, girl, they got ribs, like buy one get two free. It's good to go ahead and stock up on your food, your chicken, your ground beef, your pork if you eat pork, just everything. And I have a deep freezer, a chest freezer, a little chest freezer, and not saying that you have to get it, but it's good to have to stock up on meat, and just have it so you don't have everything's, like I said, it's expensive. Meat is ridiculous. I've never in my life, and I'm a woman of particular age, I've never in my life seen, I've never seen neck bones for a pack of neck bones for $10. Never. Back in the days, neck bones used to be the cheapest thing you can get, other than chicken, dark meat chicken. But now it's like it's ridiculous. You can't even the struggle meals. It's not even struggles no more. It's what do you call it? It's just regular. It's not even a struggle anymore. Like, neck bones, you can just do so much with neck bones. You can make neck bone potatoes. You can make uh 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 um if you can't afford oxtails, you can make an oxtail with neck bones, like a false oxtails. But yeah, but anyway, I'm just rambling. But anyway, she was like saying, like, to stock up on your meats, stock up in your deep freezer, get your meats, get your non-perishable items, because perishable items, that's okay. We can go out and get some eggs and milk and cheese, like that's nothing. But your meats and your non-perishable items, people tend to try to buy out that in the wintertime because people are in a house. People don't, when you're in a climate like we are in, we usually don't like to come out as much. We kind of hibernate like the bears. We get all our food and we just, stay at home and make comfort meals and pot meals and just chill in the house because it's too cold. Even when we do go out, we don't be out that long because we're trying to get back in the house where it's warm and comfy, or getting ready for work, or whatever the case may be. But nevertheless, it is good to stock up on meats. It's good to stock up on your on non-perishable items. Make your beans, rice, just everything. Baking. Make sure you always have flour. Making sure you have milk and sugar. Those are just essentials. These are things that people, like back in the days, our elders, that there were staples in their house. They always had it, and I feel like we should always have it too. And I guess we learned a lesson from the COVID, how to stock up and prepare for anything that goes wrong. And it's the same thing with getting ready for the winter in Chicago or New York, Minnesota. You have to be prepared. You do not, I cannot stress this enough. It's nothing worse than being at home and then you wake up the next day and it's snow halfway up your door and you don't have what you need in the house, food wise. That is the worst. That happened to me one time. That was only because it was a storm coming, but we didn't expect for it to be as bad as it was. But we made it though. We made it. Again, I'm resilient. I'm gonna make it do what it do, and I'm gonna use what I got to make sure that we good and we gonna always eat. But if you're new to Chicago, just please make sure you don't have to have a deep freeze. Just make sure you stock your freezer up with your meats, and you break them down. When I say break them down, I mean get you some Ziploc freezer bags, big freezer bags. Clean your meat, break them down, put them in bags, and just constantly stock up. Every time you go to the store, if you see a sale, get your meats and constantly stock up until you have everything you need, and you'll be good. So, with that being said, that's the end of this video, and I hope everybody, that lives in these colder climates, that you take care of yourself and that you have what you need the best way you can, and make sure that you eat and that you are healthy and that you don't be out there like I was that time and didn't hardly have anything. Don't go out like that. Make sure you prepare for the worst. It may not be bad. It may be a good winter, but like living in Chicago, you never know. One day it's 80 degrees, next day it's 30 below. Who's to say? So and just in the words of T.I., if you stay ready, you ain't got to get ready. So with that being said, I hope you all take heed to what I said. And if you like this video, make sure you comment, like, and subscribe. And so I'll talk to y'all later. Peace.